Elgar has opined on those players who picked to play the IPL over Bangladesh Test. What has he said about their selection criteria for the future? Well, I'm going to be telling you. Uske baad, Michael Vaughan is impressed with this Indian pacer. Who is that pacer and what has Vaughan said? You will find out in today's episode. Aur sabse ant mein, Abhishek Sharma has credited Brian Lara for a particular reason. What is that as well? You will find out all these three news in today's edition of the News Tracker with me, Nivedna Prabhu. Hi everyone, I hope you're well and of course keeping safe. Welcome to News Tracker. This is the show जहाँ पे we give you the latest news in the world of cricket. लेकिन before I begin today's video, अगर आपने अभी तक like, share और subscribe नहीं किया है to Cricket Tracker, go ahead and hit that button. And without wasting any more time, let's begin today's new episode of News Tracker. A lot of prominent South African players, to name a few, Kagiso Rabada, Aiden Markram, Marco Jansen, chose to play in IPL 2022 instead of participating in that Bangladesh versus South Africa Test series. Now, on one hand, one has to remember that Test skipper Dean Elgar did have that conversation, jahan pe he did ask these players to choose to play the Test series over playing the IPL, but of course, players chose to go and participate in the IPL. Now, what really happens for their selection in the future in terms of selection criteria, or rather, how does that work? Well, Dean Elgar had something to say about it. What did he say? Well, let's find out. Now, Dean said, I don't know if those guys are going to be selected again. That's out of my hands. It is to be noted that Cricket South Africa has an agreement with the Board of Control for Cricket in India, whereby it makes its players available for the IPL. Now, there are two sides of this coin. On one hand, of course, the captain saying like it is. Now, it is, of course, a test series against Bangladesh. So, test skipper Dean Elgar naturally will have, his point of view about it. But dusri taraf, if you do read that statement, it says that there is an understanding between the two boards, which means that the players, of course, are doing everything in tandem with what the board already agrees. But what is your take on this? I definitely want to know. So tell me that in the comments below. Now, we all know that Michael Vaughan loves to make predictions. Most of the time, it is in favor of England and against India, but this time his prediction is rather interesting. On one hand, he is very impressed with Umran Malik, and dusri taraf, he has predicted that the express pacer will play for India very soon. Now, what did Michael Vaughan say? Let's find out. Now, Vaughan said, Umran Malik will play for India very soon. If I was the BCCI, I would be sending him to play some county cricket this summer to help him develop first though. Now, he took to his Twitter account to be saying the same. Now, what do you think about this particular statement? Do you think that is going to be true? And of course, in terms of his advice of the BCCI should be sending him to play some county cricket, do you think that is a great piece of advice as well? आपका क्या कहना है इसके बारे में मुझे ज़रूर बताइए in the comments below. Now, when the tournament of IPL 2022 started, SRH was having a little bit of a rocky start, but in the past two games, they have, of course, changed things around. And someone who's also, got everybody's attention is Abhishek Sharma. Now, Sunrisers Hyderabad's Abhishek Sharma has said that his batting coach, that is Brian Lara, who is, of course, the batting coach of the particular franchise, has helped him live up to his complete potential in terms of changing the way Abhishek kind of plays the game as well as the approach. Now, what did Abhishek say? Let's find out. Now, Abhishek said, we had a 4-day rest after the second game. During the practice sessions at the time, Brian sir helped not just me but a lot of youngsters in the team. He told me in particular to just think positively and be wise with picking the balls, that is to go after. I just followed that and it has helped me a lot. Now, sabse pehle, the fact that Abhishek, of course, is giving credit to Brian Lara, and we all know the fact that, Lara is a legend in itself, so no advice actually could, backfire for a youngster. But dusri taraf, what do you think about Hyderabad's campaign? Do you think they have a chance of making, things different for them and having a comeback as well? What are your analysis and predictions? Mujhe bataiye in the comments below. Well, with that, it's a wrap on this edition of the News Tracker. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. Follow all our social media handles, including our Telegram channel, because wahan pe you'll find some amazing match-winning combos as well as fantasy tips for your fantasy teams. So Telegram is definitely your destination if you love everything related to the fantasy world. My name is Nivedna Prabhu. I'll be back very soon to tell you all that's happening in the awesome world of cricket. Lekin uske liye na bhuliega to hit that subscribe button. And until I see you next time, like I always tell you, take care of yourselves and most importantly, stay safe. Bye-bye.